What happens when they collide together? Your inner and outer worlds, we all have the two. We all have our inner self, our inner being, and we have our outer world. Our outer world is the world that's all around us. So when you look at your inner world is basically consists of your habits, your beliefs, your inspiration, your continuity on what you're doing and how you're doing it. So when you look at your inner world and it says, your inner voice, your inner self, who I am, what I'm doing, and when does it actually match up with your outer world, which is your inner world's version of what you want it to be, so to speak. And that could be a little bit of a tongue twister there, and it could be a little bit confusing for a lot of us out there. But when you look at the inner and outer world of your life, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, what happens when they collide? I mean, when they hit into each other. Like bam, 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 bam. When they hit into each other, when they collide. Okay. When your inner and outer worlds collide, then that means that they're running and bumping off of each other, which means you're not getting the full effect of what you want or what you desire to create, or even what you're trying to manifest for that matter. So what I want you to do is to change your theology, change your perspective on what it is you're doing, how you're doing it, what your mindset is. Look at all of the above. Now, have you done the inner talk, the self-talk, the inspiration talk to yourself? You have an inner self, you have an inner being, which is a part of source. We all know that we are a part of source energy, and we are directly connected to source. So if you use your inner self-talk, which is where you talk to yourself, and a lot of people think, well, only crazy people talk to themselves. Well, maybe I'm crazy because I do my inner self-talk, and I tell myself, what I'm doing and what it is I want to create, what it is I want to succeed at, and how my life is. And when I do this, and this is just for what I do, it does not necessarily mean that exactly step for step what I do is going to work step for step for you. But the ground point is everything I teach you, I want you to take it and create your own words for what you want to create. Because just because I'm creating one path for my life does not mean that path is for your life. I have some financial stability, financial independence, confidence, and all the above. In everything I do and everything I teach and everything I say, I have confidence in what I'm doing. I have belief in what I'm doing. Maybe you have a different perspective on what it is you want to do. And that is great, and that is the way it should be. So look at your inner talk, your self-talk, and what you're saying to yourself. I want you to, this is one thing I really, really want you to do because it's really, 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 really important. When you can change your self-talk to your inner self, you're talking to your inner self. You're talking to the inner being that's in you, that little voice in there that gives you intuition, that gives you inspiration, that little voice that guides you that you don't always listen to. Take this time right now, right here, and listen to what it's telling you. So your inner self that sees where you are now, it sees the mindset you have right now, and it's guiding you according to what you're showing it. And that's why you're where you're at. So if you're not manifesting what you want, if you're not creating the life that you want so badly, if you're not getting that yet, change your self-talk. It's hard because you're not always going to believe what you're telling yourself. And you'll have your ego getting in there saying, oh no, I'm not doing that. Let that part go. Because your inner voice, your self-talk, everything around you, hold on. Start saying things to change your reality. When you can change your reality, first in your self-talk and then in the physical, don't you think you're going to have more of what you want, more of everything you desire to come to you freely and easily? So start by saying, I'm living my dream life now, and feel it. Everything comes from emotion. Everything you create, everything you do, everything you put out there comes back and to you from emotions. So I'm living my dream life now. Be specific. Be detailed. Write it down. Put it in your journal. Be specific, step for step. What does your life look like now? And I said, be specific, be detailed, be emotionally worded, and let the emotions flow through you. You're talking to your inner self. You know, hey, I live my dream life now. I'm in comfort. I am. Maybe you're in a cottage in the woods, and that's your happiness. That's it. Talk about it. How many trees are around you? You know, do you have plants? You know, what is around you? Do you have a dog? Do you have a cat? You know, the people around you. Do you have kids, grandkids? You know, whoever's around you. Be specific. What kind of a car do you drive? What kind of a car is it? Even if it's not the car you want that you're driving right now, what is the car in your dream world? In your inner self world? This is what you're going to do to create the world that you're going to talk about. This is how you're going to create it, and it is going to work. You have to believe it. You have to put it out there, and you have to start using your self-talk. Because you're going to do this, and you're going to say, okay, what I'm asking you now, you're going to write down, what work do I do? And you're going to be saying to yourself, this is the business I have. This is the work I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. I'm helping so many people. I'm being able to give more value to the marketplace. I'm being able to move forward. I'm being able to support my family. Be specific on what it is you want and what it is you have. Okay? And what kind of clothes do you wear every day? You know what? And I'm going to tell you this one thing. The most wealthy people do not walk around wearing $100 shirts or $1,000 pants. They walk around wearing regular clothes. You know, it could be just simple. So keep that in mind as you're giving yourself the vision. See yourself wearing the clothes you like to wear. If it's the clothes you're wearing right now, then so be it. Then that is it. Then say that I'm wearing the clothes I love. I'm comfortable. I'm happy. I have the shoes I want. Everything I have in my life is what I want. And I'm wearing it now, and I'm being that person. So, what kind of food do you eat? Be specific on what you're eating. And again, wealthy people do not go out and eat the most expensive cut of meat they can find. You're going to find that when you get to that point where you are so wealthy that you can afford anything you want, you're going to be more conservative. You're going to eat what makes you feel good. Not what the price tag is. You're going to eat what makes you feel good. And whether that be, maybe it's taco time. Maybe it's Taco Bell. Maybe you like to go out to Applebee's. You know, whatever. Be specific. Because that is what's going to keep igniting you. You're going to change your self-talk as you grow and as you expand. And as you come across that part of your life, as you start manifesting, the more you start manifesting and the more your life is changing, you're going to find that you're going to be changing your whole scenario. But the more you get in tune with your self-talk and who you are and who you're becoming, you are going to keep changing, and your self-talk is going to change with it. If you allow your self-talk to change as you grow, as you expand, as you prosper, as you allow your self-talk to keep changing along with what's happening for you, then you're going to find your inner self, your inner voice. You're going to tune into your higher self. And again, your higher self, you're connected to source energy. You're connected to God. A part of you is, so why are you not using that to be your best? The old you is going to fall away. The old you is the one you're trying to change anyway. And the more you get in with your self-talk and the more you see things start going, you're going to have more confidence. You're going to change your behavior. You're going to act differently. You're going to walk differently. You're going to talk differently. You're going to be more in tune with what it is you're creating and who you are creating, and that's you. Saturate your mind. I mean, just absorb everything you can with creating the lifestyle you want. The more you can absorb the life you want to the life you have, you'll find that the two will emerge. The two will come together, and they will create the life that you are happy with. It may not be the life that your part of you, your creative mind, your conscious mind is your creative mind, is saying, well, I really want this and I really want to be, driving a Lamborghini. But in fact, that part of you really doesn't care to drive that little car that can go under a truck. So self-talk changes your behavior. It changes your subconscious mind. It's instilling in your subconscious mind the new behaviors, the new emotions that you're putting out there. The more you do this, the easier it gets. And the more you will change your life. And you'll find that it's easier for you to take advantage of the lifestyle you want when you are in vibration to it, when you are in the emotional field of doing this. You're making money from home. You're focusing, you're growing, and that's where you want to go. Take advantage of opportunities when they come. You're going to be more confident. You're going to be confident to take advantage. You're going to look at these opportunities like the ones I put up here in my header. I always put something up there for you to help you grow, to grow your business, to grow your lifestyle. So you're going to take advantage of these opportunities, and you'll say, oh my gosh, this is what I needed all along. This is growing my business. This is how to start. This is how to go to this next level. This is what we're doing. This is what we're talking about. You're going to find that it's going to be easier for you to accept that your intuition is leading you down the right path. Your intuition, the more you're into self-talk and you're telling yourself the life you want, how great you're doing, and start becoming that person, the more you become that person, the easier it gets to create that world around you. Your inner world and your outer world. When you can make those two blend together and make those two connect, you will come up with the perfect life for you, the perfect world for you. I'm not talking about the whole world that we live on the planet. I'm talking about your world around you. Your feelings, your emotions, your home, your family, that is your world. That is your world. So look at what you're doing. Look at your inner self. Look at your self-talk. Your self-talk will take you so far when you let it. If you're not going to let your self-talk get involved and help you along the way, then you might have a lot of struggles. You might make it, but you may not keep it. Change your mind, change your mindset, and change your self-talk, which will change your subconscious platform. Okay? Any more questions, comments, concerns? Let me know.